Mike, turn your games down.
Time for doing our mini episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's lost in the darkness with me tonight?
This is Joe Butler, and I have returned as a Saucy Island remix.
It's Dominic, and this is the best Deadpool and Wolverine spoiler cast I've ever heard.
Shut up. Hey, I'm back. Did y'all miss me? I hope you all did. Hey, it's Emanuel.
Welcome back.
I am the traitor, Phoebe Stanton.
I knew it.
And we are here for a weird-ass episode. So we are here to continue our Kingdom Hearts quest. We're here to talk about Kingdom Hearts .02 Birth by Sleep, the Fragmentary Passage, and Kingdom Hearts back cover. Or X back cover.
Kai, Cross.
Oh, man.
You get that?
Key.
Whatever the fuck.
Blade.
So, because essentially I decided to do both in the same thing because they're both on the 2.8 disc, and I was like, I don't want to waste more time on putting these out there, so let's just put it together there and get it over with.
So they're both.
Emanuel, Kikaiku means plan.
Fuck, it does, doesn't it? God damn it. God damn it. I'm flipping.
I'm confused. But all right, so we're going to
You're
talk
not
about
the only one.
back cover first, which is a movie, an hour-long movie that is on the 2.8 disc. Was that the first time it appeared?
The movie, yes, but the contents of the movie, yes and no. We're getting the foretellers story, or their iteration of the story that was a Chinese or Japanese only MMO, which has now been adapted into the first 400 missions or so of Union Cross.
I love a good Union story.
What the fuck?
Yeah, whenever this was released, we had actually gotten the mobile game. I want to say we were probably a year in. This was all supposed to stir up a bunch of, like, basically, hey, look how cool this is. Go play the fucking mobile game.
Okay, that's what this was.
If you want a good example of, Disney reaching into the past of a big expanded universe and telling a story that nobody asked for and starting a whole new chapter of mysteries, you could launch The Acolyte, but you could also watch this.
Jesus Christ, thank you for reminding me about Disney making prequels.
I really need to watch The Acolyte.
No,
I'll give you a reason to once again,
I completely forgot that they even showed a Mufasa trailer until just now.
That's fine. You don't need to remember Disney stuff. That's okay.
Aww.
So, back cover, it's a movie, but the first, 5 minutes of it, 3 minutes of it is just like an ad for a mobile game.
Yep.
Yes.
Or the mobile game. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It's fucking weird.
So the mobile game consists of you creating your own little character and getting your own little Keyblade and basically explaining that you can pick a union to join, which is what happened. You were actually competed and people won contests and you got prizes if your group was the highest and things like that. Meanwhile, every 100-something chapters, you would get story, which would consist, that's why there's the book of Lushu and the book of all the other characters, because you would get those cutscenes in between every other fucking mission.
Wow. Incredible.
Yeah, there's so much filler in that mobile.
Okay. I mean, of course. I mean, it's a mobile game. There has to be. You can't make a mobile game work if you don't have tons and tons of just stuff just for people to do.
Look at MiHoYo.
Exactly. Look at Honkai. Look at Genshin. Look at CCCCCCZ.
Okay. I don't play mobile games like that, so.
Yeah, Fragmentation is pretty good.
you don't have
I would
to
like
play
to
them
play
on mobile.
Fragmentation at some point.
I've already sold my soul to one mobile game that takes my money every month. I can't touch another.
Yeah, and yours doesn't even have a story.
It does have a story. Each month there's a new season that comes out that takes my money. That's the story.
Mike, I thought you hated gambling.
I do, but I love fucking... Oh, I love Marvel Snap. There's no gambling really in Marvel Snap, so it's okay. If they had a gacha system, I'd be gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
So they were smart and say, hey, pay $10, you get a brand new card, and they tell you exactly what you... Yeah, so I'm good. No, if there was gambling, my ass would be gone.
Did this have a gacha system?
Marvel Snap does not.
No, I mean...
Oh, this? I don't know. Not in the movie, didn't know.
In Union Cross?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it got really
Could you
bad
imagine if in the movie they asked for money? Like, hey,
or you're
you
not
want to
even-
see the next part of the movie? Hey, draw I don't know.
Well, Phoebe, was that a yes or a no on the gacha?
The gacha in Union Cross was so bad that the last 400 missions of the story mode on the easiest difficulty, you needed to be in the meta or you were not getting past it.
Oh.
It's ridiculous. Why do people play those games?
And as you can see throughout, which also is kind of weird too, but as you can see throughout this game, you also establish that there's a certain reason why the Keyblade War happened, and it's because this one guy is an asshole.
Yeah.
Because this takes place 1,000 years before Kingdom Hearts 1 happened.
I can't tell which guy you mean being the asshole. Do you mean the wizard that is too affable to be a leader? Or do you mean the guy that takes his job too seriously?
Mom.
So we're introduced to the new main bad guy, who is Mom. Is he the main bad guy? I don't know.
Absolutely.
Are him and Lushu the same character? I think so.
What?
No, I think that no.
I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but whenever this first came out, I thought Lushu, because time travel's been introduced already in this fucking series, and I believe Lushu was just a past version of Mom, Master of Masters.
Nah, Mom is Demix.
Keep telling you Mom is not Demix. God damn
And I'm
it.
going to keep telling you that it is.
Because they at least act similar. Because the Master of Masters is way too fucking comedic to be
Too over
serious.
the top. Yeah.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, which is me included in this conversation at the moment, you have 7 people. You have a master who wears a black cloak. You never see his face. He has 6 disciples. 1 disciple also wears a black cloak, so you never see his face. And then the other 5 other disciples wear white robes and each have a mask: a unicorn, a bear. I don't remember the other mask.
A snake, a leopard or a panther or whatever, and a fox.
And all their names are Latin for the deadly sins or something.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Thank you.
Unicornus, Anguis, Lepidus, Vulpes, Ursulus.
Iragula.
Yeah, those are the faction names. The union names.
Okay, that's figured. It's just, I mean, it does look good. Like, they actually did a good job making this movie. Like, I'm surprised they put this much money into making a weird little movie just to advertise a mobile game.
Well, look, we had the fucking, what is it called? We had the engine. We're getting rid of it. We need to do something else with it besides making a demo. Fucking make the goddamn movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, good. That's the other thing to mention. That this is all for the Unreal 4 engine.
It looks good. I mean, it really does look good.
Yes.
Um,
The movie looks better than the game.
Yes. Pretty sure that one was made before the other, which is why.
I mean, this movie was interesting. I mean, it is nice seeing all the different Keyblade warriors, and then the whole idea is that everyone's a Keyblade that can be, and that they're recruiting Keyblade people. I don't know what the hell to say. So,
Keyblade wielders.
Keyblade wielders?
yes, and that's cool. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was interesting. And then you kind of see, as the movie progresses, you see, so they say the dumbest thing, which made me think of Metal Gear Acid too, where he's like, "One of you is a spy." And Metal Gear Acid is what came to mind at first, unfortunately.
Literally invoking a Judas complex.
Yeah.
Yep.
None of them are actually the traitor, as far as I'm aware. It's just him stirring the pot.
But why?
Because Keyblade War.
Because some people just want to see the world burn, Mike.
I could give a potential answer, but
Please give an
spoilers.
answer.
okay. So there's supposed to be 7 of these guys, and
Yeah.
he even says that there need to be 7 of us because, oh my god, 7 lights, 13 darknesses to make Keyblade or whatever, right?
Sure,
But if
whatever
you
you say.
actually do the math here, what you have is very, very light spoilers for Union Cross, like in the first 5 minutes of Union Cross. We have the 5 foretellers that we actually follow throughout this. Then Lushu, the lost 6th one. And then the Master of Masters. Union Cross, there will be 5 more Union Cross or Union leaders, a new set of foretellers. And then the player character is 13.
Huh.
Oh,
I don't think he's setting up the lights. I think he's setting up the darknesses.
Okay. It's just a strange movie that is, I mean, it's flashy and it's cool, but it made no sense to me.
It's
Set
not
it in the
supposed
1800s. Give it names like Karl Marx, and it makes so much more sense.
It's not supposed to make sense yet. A lot of it will eventually. It's as much as I hate to admit it, a lot of this also is not supposed to make sense yet. Like, one thing I'll completely spoil. It's not a spoiler anyways. We still, as of this day, do not know what's in the box.
Yeah.
Oh,
Theories, but that's all we have.
There are theories, but that's all we have. Like, there's yeah. So this is also a lot of setup for Kingdom Hearts 4 as well.
Maybe, potentially. We don't even know.
Potentially, they could have another trilogy and not show what's in that fucking box, and then be like, oh, and then open the box at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 7 with a new character popping out.
Yeah.
Is this what you meant by? Is this what you meant by setting up the 3rd arc?
Yes.
Second arc.
No, I think it sets up both. Union Cross definitely sets up Acts 2 and 3.
I don't understand what you guys are saying.
Just
don't
words, Mike. Just words.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, baby.
Yeah, Mike, the idea is that there's so much that this movie introduces that it could set up plot points for whatever comes next and whatever comes even after that.
Listen,
Yeah.
it sets up both
It's
the multiverse
because-
saga and whatever is past Avengers 6 or
It's
whatever.
because of the eye, man. He already saw everything.
All right, 'cause the idea is that the leader can see into the future, and then he gave his disciples each a book, but all the books are missing a page, but one guy has the page. All right.
Oh yeah,
And then
and
one
then
guy has a box with an eye, and then he's set off on his own.
And
other.
we've seen that eye in half the Keyblades in this series.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then we also have the even goofier fact that all the Keyblade Masters, if you kind of pay a little bit of close attention, but you'll see in the mobile game, all the Keyblade Masters have their animal on their Keyblades, and then when it gets to the no-name Keyblade, it has a goat with horns. You know, like the devil.
And somebody else we know down the line. But we'll get there.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Also, please note that the Cherethies all have the Dream Eater symbol on their back.
I never fucking noticed that. God damn it! I'm gonna fucking swallow a grenade.
What?
All right.
So the new monster, the new Moogles are the precursors to Dream Eater, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes, they.
I like them.
Oh, you like them? I'm glad to hear that because they're here forever now.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
They're
fine.
cute.
And they're all
Yeah.
voiced by Kairi. Not Kingdom Hearts Kairi, Digimon Kairi.
Yes, they're all voiced by
Oh.
Digimon Kairi. So if you notice that like voice in the beginning, that is
Oh.
Kairi from Digimon, who is now
Oh my
who's
God.
narrating the opening.
Digimon. Digital monsters.
What are the champions?
Weird tangent, but have you ever like watched Beastars because she also voices that rabbit,
Oh,
that-
yeah.
Fuck
she's
me.
great.
and that rabbit is uncontrollably horny. So
You know,
that's weird.
I read the
Yep.
manga for a while, and that's really all I needed.
Beastars was great. At least the first season, which is the only one that I saw.
Once it became a shonen anime, or a shonen manga, I really did not care.
That's fair.
Everything just eventually turns into a fucking shonen.
Like, I don't want to see
This
her fucking
podcast will one
rise
day
to
become a
power.
shonen.
Like, it's safe to say I don't watch enough anime, so it's okay.
You don't have to watch the anime. The anime will come to you. Don't worry.
We'll get there.
It's okay, Mike. The final season of Beastars is coming out, so you can watch the whole thing in one sitting.
I don't even know what this is.
I didn't even watch the second one.
Don't bother, Mike.
Okay, I'm not going to. But I thought the disciples are cool, except the fact I was just so confused because I have seen like pictures of these disciples on different things for Kingdom Hearts for a while. And I'm like, I have played up to 3. Who the fuck are these characters? And now they're finally kind of understand, but I still
But you
like,
still don't.
yeah.
Yeah.
I read the
Do a whole
factions
lot.
out. Let's read out the actual names of these people:
Okay, we can try.
Ira, Envy, Gula, Ava, Acid.
Oh my god, avarice, gluttony.
Yes, that's what
Damn
we
it.
mentioned earlier. That they are based on the 7 deadly sins, or some of them.
That's still
At least-
cool, I think.
At least 5 of them are.
And no, 6, because Luxu is luxury, like luxurious or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It shows you how much I pay attention to stuff that might have bring about religion.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's mostly about just knowing like other languages and stuff. Not
Oh.
necessarily, like,
Yeah.
That I don't know either, unfortunately. I'm not
I
bothered.
mean, nobody speaks Latin, but we don't know.
It's a smarter naming scheme than Full Metal Alchemist did, and smarter than Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, I'm not touching. I gave up on 7 Deadly Sins 2 episodes in. Don't talk to me about that show.
You didn't even get to Galthar? How dare you?
I'm sorry. I was too concerned about the fucking 100-year-old man groping his 17-year-old love interest. I apologize.
She's not. She's actually like a couple 100 years old as well.
She's reincarnated every 20 years. Fucking still weird.
So, Kingdom Hearts back cover.
So what I'm hearing from this description of the back cover so far is that it's also an adaptation of 7.
What's in
Yeah.
the box?
It's also
Yeah.
I
Travis
mean, there
Williams'
is a
worst
box,
acting.
and we never find out what's in the box.
Yeah, but I'm assuming it's not somebody's head. So, I mean,
You know, they put Gwyneth Paltrow inside of the Kingdom Hearts.
You sure about that, Mike? You sure about that? We're talking
Pretty
about
sure.
a guy who already gouged out his eye to put it in a Keyblade so that he could see the future forever.
wait,
So-
he did? That's how the eye got there?
Yes, they
Yes,
say that.
Mike.
When?
They say
He-
it's his
He
eye.
said it.
Yeah, when he
Oh.
gives the Keyblade to Lucio, he's like, here's my Keyblade. By the way, that's my eye. And he goes, oh, ew. And he goes, you're just going to say, ew. He does a really funny pose.
I didn't realize that was his eye, though. Like,
Yes.
literally, I don't even... Yeah, that's... okay. Also, why is the one member that of his wears the black cloak like him? Is there a reason for that? Why everyone else is in white cloaks and he's in a
Did
black
they
cloak?
explain that in an earlier thing?
I don't know.
So
No,
but
there's
there's-
a reason that you will find out when we play Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay.
there's two reasons. One, whenever we do play Kingdom Hearts 3, go back and pause it on Mom and Lucio. You'll notice that the cloak that they wear and the cloak that the Organization 13 wear are slightly different. Something to do with the zipper or something. I'm not really sure.
I
Why?
really keep calling this guy Mom constantly, by the way. Just like,
I'm not saying Master of Masters every 15 fucking seconds. We're just
Don't
calling
worry,
him
we'll
Mom.
also call Melody of Memories Mom.
Coincidence? Probably.
I think not.
and on a podcast about games my mom found?
And then,
It's all connected.
It's all
Tied
connected.
to the darkness.
Mom and Goof together at last.
But also because we have to have the big reveal when Lucio takes his hood off and you don't know who it is.
The hood doesn't come off in this, though, right?
No,
Oh.
I'm just
Okay.
But it will in 3.
It will.
We
Okay,
will
well.
get there.
I'm just saying because that's happened in 2-3 Kingdom Hearts games where it's like, oh look, it's an organization hoodie, and it reveals the organization member, and it's like, oh, it's a pink gay guy. Oh, it's a redheaded asshole. Oh, it's a blonde lady who won't step on me. Oh, oh look, it's Ansem. Why is Ansem here? Oh wait, that's Riku. Never mind.
That all
Then
that
it is
makes
actually
complete
Ansem,
sense.
but the other Ansem, the wise, he also wears a cloak. And hey, why is the fucking mouse wearing one?
His
The
cloak
fuck?
is red. How dare you?
No, he wears an organization cloak in the realm of darkness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does.
He does.
And isn't there, like, who's the random kid that's talking to the girl at the fountain that, like, she's setting up her own Keyblade wielders or something? Like, I didn't
That is
understand.
Ephemer. We
That
will
is
get
Ephemer.
there.
That is
It's just
ephemeral.
someone who's in her union. You know, they're talking about dues and
A
making the
very
workplace
important
better for
character
everybody.
That is in her union.
Yeah,
We'll get there when we watch the goddamn
My-
stupid YouTube videos.
very light spoiler. He's basically the main character insert without being the main character because you don't talk. So whenever something happens, he's like, "Did you see that main character? He exploded. I wonder what that could mean."
No,
What
that's
char-
normal mobile game bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. So that,
Well, that doesn't bother me. That's just what you kind of have to do because, I mean, same with like Final Fantasy 11, for example, an MMO that I played. Like, you have certain characters that would jump out, go, "Oh, hey," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, you again." All right, like you have to do that with this type of game.
but he's ephemer, your best friend, and no way integral to the plot.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. You'll never see him again.
I mean, you guys told me beforehand this is just a setup for Union Cross, so like I had that coming in. I mean, but it looks cool. I mean, it's entertaining enough. You do have a couple fight scenes of Keyblade wielders fighting each other, and I didn't really completely understand what was happening.
So mom,
Don't worry,
basically,
Mike. Neither did I.
mom, I know what it is. So basically, it's the way to explain it is mom sets them up for failure because he wants to create the Keyblade War. He does certain things for them to basically cause issues, so they'd start fighting. So they'd create an all-out Keyblade War. He knew that would make there's something that's in the mobile game doesn't make sense. It's fine because it's whatever, which is like some bracelet that it eats darkness. But at the end of the day, what it basically is he each gives them a role, but all the roles contradict each other because he wants them to fight. He gives the guy who's a leader the leader role. He gives the bear guy. I don't know. I'm not good with names. So I'm going off animals.
It's
so just
fine.
prepare for that.
Lula?
Ira?
Yeah, he gives.
No, sorry, Acid.
I said.
Acid.
I like the
Well,
mask better.
yeah.
I don't like
He-
their names.
He makes the bear guy the second in command because he knows he'll be jealous. He tells Ava the fox girl to create fucking a secret union, which is eventually a dandelion, which is what the second part of the mobile game is. So I won't get into that right now. You know, he makes what is it? He makes Snake Girl report everything to the unicorn guy because he knows that if they start
Matt
not trusting
Mercer.
each other, yeah. And he makes the fox guy, he gives him a secret page and tells him to look for traitor. And then he tells other people he gives them the page so they can all get in a huge argument so they can have an all-out Keyblade War.
What a piece of shit leader.
Yep.
I mean, again, some people just want to see the world burn, Mike.
Listen, Ava is the best girl, and that's all you need to know.
Okay.
I do like the Phoebe theory of who Ava is as well.
Oh, well, that's one of two people it could be.
Sometimes I'd rather my boss just take me gambling.
Oh, and by the way, when Ava's talking to like the group of Keyblade wielders, those are all supposed to be player characters.
That's what I figured. Especially since you guys said this is all for the mobile game. Like, that's how I took it. If you guys had not said that, then I would not have taken it that way. But since I already had that coming in, I knew, like, because I want to say, you guys said this essentially is a lead up for the movie or for the mobile game that's coming.
The 7-hour mobile game.
Yes,
and this is still
7 hours.
This is still the earliest part of the series, right?
Yeah, this is
the Night of the Old Republic of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
I
mean, I think that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with building, past, because sometimes that's all you have to work with. And in Birth by Sleep, we do see the Keyblade, graveyard from the Keyblade War. So this is essentially leading up to, getting ready for that war. And I thought that's kind of cool. I did not realize that the Keyblade that the cloak guy has is the same Keyblade that Xehanort has. I did not put two and two together until you guys told me.
Here we go again with the Xehanort. Xehanort!
And
Xenosnort.
I pronounce things wrong all the
Xenogears.
time in this podcast. I've been doing it for 5 years now. It's not going to change.
Yeah, I know.
Voldemort.
I will still call you out every single time.
It's fine.
We are
I think the thing that this series really hones in on is that you can tell a whole complicated fantasy story, and you can just tell whatever chapter you feel like telling that day. It doesn't matter. If people care, it'll all link up in the end.
That's everything that Nomura makes.
Yeah.
All right, I just gave you chapters 13 through 17. Here's chapter 5.
Speaking of Nomura, apparently something just came out about Final Fantasy VII that he says he does not know what he's doing with the series, and
God.
he's
damn it.
actually going off of what people think are he's going off what people like and is changing the story by that.
That explains why Rebirth is the way it is.
That does explain why Rebirth the way it is. So I expect nothing major from the third and final entry of that fucking trilogy.
So he's doing the opposite thing in Kingdom Hearts and just going off of fan expectation, just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
It's still written better than 15.
Still need to play 15.
No, you fucking don't.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
do.
I love 15. I have a soft spot for 15 because it's really, really gay.
It also has the best DLC plan of any game I've seen.
Joe,
That's also
play
fair.
13 too.
Stop telling me to play 13, goddammit.
No,
Still need
not
to finish 13.
13 2.
Oh, no.
13-2 is a good game from what I've heard. But.
It is.
I've never-
And Nolan and Caius are totally a thing.
Okay, someday I'll play 13 and do all three maybe on this show. But yeah, I just say things randomly like I'll get to these and then
Like, there is no third game.
Lightning
This
Returns.
podcast go for 30
Only
years.
to 13.
We keep ending up on there. So I think so this movie just keeps going. Eventually, the one girl, Fox Lady, I think it was,
Eva.
she starts her own little
Eva.
union. I guess because they all have unions at the time that they join, but the unions fight each other. Is that what they're talking about?
Yes.
Get in the Ava.
God damn it.
They are all eventually going to fight each other. The pressure is building and they're fucking with each other and all that good stuff.
Whoa. This is a family affair.
A
show.
Okay, don't
Not
even try
like-
that one. I swear I have made comments that I would not want my family listen to this one. I know they don't, but if they did, I made comments, so it's fine.
The Bayonetta podcast proved by one word this is not a family podcast.
I proved it many times before that. So
You're better than Disney, Mike. I'll tell you that.
I
Hey, Mike, at least you're consistent.
am consistent. Yeah, and then I think with the last part of this movie is you see Mom. I hate this. Giving the Keyblade to the apprentice that looks like him.
Yes, and that's where he explains that he gouged his eye out.
Okay, and then he gives him a box that we apparently don't know what's inside the box.
Nobody
What's in
knows
the
what's in the box. Not even Nomura, I bet.
Honestly, yeah, I legit don't think he even knows what's in the box yet.
I figured the box is going to be open in 3, but now you guys tell me that it is not.
Okay. We'll get there. I'm not allowed to comment on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
never
we're
mind.
we're not commenting on that.
That's fine.
We'll get 3s this year,
Thank God.
Yeah,
November. But we're getting close.
we're getting close.
And,
We are getting close.
Who did you guys say voices Mom, by the way?
It's Ray Chase.
Ray Chase does an absolute fantastic fucking job as fucking Master of Masters, and like
Does he though?
I love
Yeah.
his voice.
Yes.
I just don't like that stupid attitude of the
The
character.
direction is definitely lacking, I think.
No. I was going to say,
Yeah.
man, I love Travis Willingham as a voice actor, but Acid is some of the worst voice acting I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh, it is so very early 2000s voice acting.
Well, I think it's meant to be cheese.
I like him. He's just a goofy little guy, you know. Yeah.
Acid is fine. He's better than...
Acid is not little.
He's better than the guy in Birth by Sleep, Tara.
Which...
We'll be talking about in a little bit.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? Who the fuck is it?
No, I can't agree with that there.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's okay. I'm
just
lost
here.
too, Mike.
Hey, welcome to Kingdom Hearts, where everybody's lost, including Nomura. So.
Yes, he's the first one who's lost.
Oh, and then we're also introduced to a new town that we'll probably see again, who is always there, which is Daybreak Town.
Oh. Okay. Besides Phoebe being upset, I assume this means something.
Twilight Town, Daybreak Town.
Yeah.
It's like
Twilight
8 fucking
Town.
locations that we've seen before.
Yeah,
Town.
it's the new town. It's the new town that they set up for the mobile game, which they might bring back for the other mobile game coming out. I don't really know. I haven't.
No,
beta
wasn't
yet.
for the new one. Wasn't it supposed to be Scarlet Column?
Yeah, Scarlet Column's
Yes,
the new
it's
one.
the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Oh, they're both.
Town is-
right, they are the same thing. Fuck, never mind.
They literally
Yes.
built on top of Atlantis and said, this is a new place.
I mean, to be fair,
I-
history has done that many times.
I hereby dub thee Atlantis 2 Electric
So
Boogaloo.
it's not completely false. All right, anything else to say about the movie?
No, can we move on? I love Kingdom Hearts, but the whole
they introduced
mobile...
a new thing called Lux, which is like physical light. Remember that.
Don't they talk about Kingdom Hearts in this, or is that Fragmentary that I'm thinking of?
No, they
They talk about Kingdom Hearts in this, and we're going to get there in like 15 minutes.
Kingdom Hearts is Lux.
Joe and I had a conversation, and I got really fucking mad.
I
Okay.
don't remember that conversation.
Was there weed involved?
No, there was how many Kingdom
Joe.
Hearts we've seen in this universe.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Thank you, Phoebe. Yeah, no, I laughed really hard about that. But no, they mentioned Kingdom Hearts in this. They established that the light won't be around forever, and that they might need to use Kingdom Hearts as a permanent solution, which I guess is where this direction of the series is going. Probably, I don't know.
Huh, okay, I got nothing.
All right.
but-
Cut, break, talked about 0.2.
Yes,
See,
please.
this would actually be a good point if I actually did that. So I do it once in a great while, but only in the cases where I actually have to stop recording and then come back. And I want it to be the same episode, which is not happening in this case.
That's it. Oh, well, no, we could do that. Let's go grab lunch, everybody. You know, there's Jimmy John's on the table over there. Everyone can treat that.
Hey, don't get Phoebe excited. The next Jimmy John's is probably 4 or 5 hours drive away.
No, it's actually pretty close, but I was going to say Jim John's better than Subway, but it's not that much better.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about Jimmy.
Fast food sub places should not exist. Grill my fucking food.
Oh, Jim John's.
All right, everybody, stop,
Their wheat
drop, and
bread's
roll.
pretty good.
I don't care for you. I did eat Jimmy John's a whole bunch at one point because it was right next to where I worked. So I would just go and eat because they were cheap and it would be my lunch. And then I don't want to eat Jimmy John's anymore. But I have I used to work at different stores every week. I would every day of the week, I would go to different stores. So I would just eat different food each day. It was a weird time.
Sure.
So, yeah, it's very strange. I don't know why I went to 4 or 5 different stores in 1 week. Sometimes it was even 6 in 1 week. So I'd go to 2 in 1 day. That was the weirdest.
So you were a district manager, I hear.
Yeah, no, but I was sent everywhere by the district manager.
I think that'd go on your resume, district manager.
Sir, I didn't actually manage stores. I just went to all of them and helped out because they were shorthanded because of COVID. So
Of course.
that's essentially what it was. So we're now going to talk about Kingdom Hearts 0.02 Birth by Sleep, a Fragmentary Passage.
0.2 Birth by Sleep, a Fragmentary Passage. Yes.
Because they could not do the sequel they wanted to do.
No time.
No.
What do you mean?
This was supposed to be a whole fucking game, dude.
Yeah, remember at the
When?
end of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep where it said Kingdom Hearts Volume 2? Or
Yeah.
Birth by Sleep Volume 2?
Yeah.
I'll say yes, but absolutely no. I have no memory.
We were supposed to get a whole second game of Birth by. So it was literally supposed to be called Birth by Sleep 2 because Nomura likes to do shit like that. And but there was no time. I think there was no time.
You asked
And the Vita didn't
just
take off either.
Nomura when Metroid Prime 2 and 3 exist.
Yes, but, we don't... Well, I was going to say we don't call Metroid, Metroid 2, Samus Returns. Fuck. Never mind.
Okay, I mean,
And
that's
Super
too
Metroid
bad.
is called Metroid 3 in the title. So
You're probably right, though. It's probably because the Vita failed, and they were just like, Sony's like, we're not giving you money to make a game because we don't care about the Vita.
Even though they would have helped sell the Vita, probably.
it
Yeah,
definitely would have.
Didn't they drop the Vita really quick too?
Yes, because they're stupid.
Well,
I would have. I would have
It's-
sold.
STOOPID? Stupid?
It's
I-
really funny. Because
still want a
Sony
Vita.
dropped it, but everybody else continued developing for it for like 8 years.
I still really want a Vita because Vita emulation is. I don't think it exists yet, or if it does, it just hasn't come to in my eyes.
I thought that Mike was going to say because beta means life.
No, that's because I just want a Vita because you can hack it and throw all the ROMs on there easily.
I should send you my Vita because doing all that stuff takes fucking forever, and I'm tired. And I have no time.
So I mean, that's the only reason why I like having access to lots of games, especially because there's a lot of Vita games.
Golden Abyss is a great game.
I think a lot of Vita games didn't leave the Vita either, unfortunately. I mean, I know some have, obviously. But
Liberation did.
there's still a lot of stuff.
Danganronpa.
So,
Danganronpa was a PSP game.
Danganronpa is on the PC. Phoebe, don't.
I'm sure that eventually Steam Deck will emulate freaking Vita, or maybe it even does. I just don't realize it, and I'll be fine. So, whatever.
So I'm gonna say my most controversial take ever. You guys ready for it?
Sure.
The fucking 0.2 has like my favorite opening of all time.
I mean, that's not that
Okay.
controversial.
That's not
What
controversial.
part of it?
The whole thing, I love the song, I love the remix,
How's
the
that
graphics.
controversial?
A lot of people argue either one or two is the best, but like I love this one. I think because I have a really good soft spot for like Birth by Sleep. So like basically retelling the events of Birth by Sleep in a opening is like the coolest thing ever.
Well, get you caught up because if you hadn't played Birth by Sleep, you really couldn't. This game would make no sense. Oh, but I didn't want to make this joke. If I had a nickel for every time somebody went into the darkness and went into a loop and talked about it the same week, I have 2 nickels with Joe and Phoebe. So
Also,
We
this
just-
takes place directly after the actual ending of Birth by Sleep,
Yep.
which
Yes.
is very funny to me.
where
Because
she
nobody
tries
fucking
to,
played that.
she tried to save Tara, then she jumps into the darkness.
No,
saves
but
Ta-
it almost mean like the super secret ending.
Yes. The super secret ending of where Aqua's in the darkness and she fights what I believe is referred to as a true Heartless, which is fucking terrifying.
That huge beast.
Oh, the
Heartless thing,
Pureblood
yeah.
Heartless, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the super secret thing that we all did. Absolutely. When we played Birth by
No
Sleep.
need
The thing that we all watched.
Yeah.
The thing we all
Who's the
watched,
fuck's gonna do that?
it's like physically fucking impossible to unlock.
You had to
I
play the
mean-
game for so fucking long.
I'm just getting more and more like it's funny the more you guys have got me into Kingdom Hearts and like yeah, a couple days ago I went to last week went to a toy swap, but unfortunately it rained out because there's a vendor that sells Funko Pops there, and sometimes they had a bunch of Kingdom Hearts ones. So I was hoping that maybe they'd have an Aqua one because I really want the Aqua Funko Pop now.
Haha, there's totally not a really cool looking Aqua Funko Pop that's out right now. And I didn't send it to Emanuel and Phoebe because if you saw it, Mike and Dominic, it would be spoilers.
You've seen it, to be fair.
We'll get to Kingdom Hearts 3 soon.
Yes, I'm really looking
Yes.
forward to it. Unfortunately, there's still one more Kingdom Hearts thing we have to do before we get there, but yeah. But no, this
Easy
this
street
cutscene is-
compared to this. We'll just be
I have
watching a
been-
thing.
I have been wanting to replay Kingdom Hearts 3 for what, 2 years now?
I can't believe it's been out for as long as it has.
5 years or something.
5
I
years
can't
now.
believe that. I mean, I know it's
5
true, but
years.
it's like, wow.
And for so long, it was up there with Half-Life 3 as a idea that people just wanted.
Well, when they kept making fucking other things, so. But yeah, no, I think it's cool. The cutscene does kind of explain things to you, so you see where Mickey comes and they fight off Ventus and Terra. Be fucking weirdest. But it was just, no, it's a really good opening. The music is really good. I just was like, okay, I enjoyed it.
It's just
Okay,
really
so-
good.
Wow.
2/3
But I
of
did
this
not-
has no plot, and it's just a tech demo.
Yes,
Yes.
but fine. I mean, at least it exists, and it was something to put on 2.8 to encourage you to buy instead of just getting Dream Drop Distance remade. Like that, it wasn't like they went in here and said, "Hey, buy this for $60 before Nintendo." And they didn't do that. They just said, "Here, it's on the collection that we want you to buy. Here's something else you might have not seen before that now is on YouTube." Like it's
Well, the thing too to remember is that I'm pretty sure the PS4 version of 1.5 and 2.5 came out like 2 months later.
And then they came out beforehand.
I thought they came out beforehand because I had them.
Like on PS3 they came out, but I'm talking about the PS4 version. I think this was January, and those were like March of 2017.
Only we had a way to prove that.
Yeah, we also got the story so far, which was 1.5 and 2.5 and this all wrapped in one disc, which I own.
That was later.
That was much later.
They made you buy both of these, then they sold you the collection.
Yep.
Because that would be around when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out.
Yeah, that was like either a few months before or like a year before Kingdom Hearts.
Well, there's
3
also
came
a
out.
version of that has 3 in the bundle as well.
And then there's the all-in-one package. It's like, God damn it! How many times are you gonna re-release it? Yes.
How many times do we have to buy this, old man?
I have no problem with the re-release of it because it's your choice to buy it at that point. Like you already have it, you have it. Or hell, enough deep sales, it won't matter. So
what a great way to replay the games every time. It's a new game. I'm playing the story so far version.
I mean, to be fair, it's a good way to get people to buy the game or to buy your game because then they get the whole collection for a discounted price all in one system. So it's not a bad thing. Listen up, Nintendo. You should do that too. Like to get people to play games. Like it's not, like they did it well, and since they did it, they can just keep re-releasing it, and then it makes more money, and then it keeps the series alive. So I think that's a good thing too.
If you say so.
I'm never against re-releases. So
I'm not against re-releases. It's just that sometimes they are a little bit excessive when it's like over and over and over. In this case, I'm not gonna complain because at least now we also have the Kingdom Hearts games on PC, like outside of AGS. I mean, this year.
Yeah, I'm happy that they're on Steam. I wish they would have came out sooner because I would have them all on Steam instead of.
Yeah.
I have Kingdom Hearts 3 on Epic, and I also bought it on PS4 just in case my PC can't run it because this game was so fucking pretty. I was like, and that's another thing that's kind of funny to me because I don't play new games. Like I'm mostly a retro gamer at this point. And like when I played Alan Wake 2, then I played this, I'm like, man, games are pretty.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of PS2, PS1 titles lately, like 360. So I was just kind of like, oh yeah, I forgot how far we've come.
Yeah, all these old games look like ass.
Speaking of re-releases, go ahead, Phoebe.
To be fair, and I think I mentioned this to Joe, when they're doing the intro cutscene and Yensid's talking to Kairi and Riku, Kairi just looks like a doll. She doesn't look real at all.
Yensid looks like someone went into Unreal Engine character creator and made Yensid.
Yeah, all of this will be fixed in 3. Like again, this was mostly just a prototype, just a tech demo kind of thing,
Like yes, it is.
Yeah, but no humans. I don't care if they're video game characters. No human-based character should be that shiny. I'm just looking at Kairi, going, why does she look like a trophy?
I liked her.
Could be lighting. Like right now, I am literally watching at the final cutscene because hey, I beat the thing while we were talking about the other thing.
Congratulations!
So I'm also going to say it too, as I remember something as well. There is if I could find it, I'm not going to go super digging, but whenever like the stills for this first came out, everyone looked bad. Like Terra's jaw was like way too wide and like Ventus's hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, someone knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, and it all looked bad. And everyone was like, "Why the fuck are we on Unreal Engine 3 again?" And then they fixed it, and they're like, "By the way, we're moving or Unreal Engine 4." And they're like, "By the way, we're moving to Unreal Engine 5." And everyone was like, "Thank fucking God," because this game looks like fucking Play-Doh.
I really want them to go back to the original engine, but I understand that that's not needed.
Resident Evil didn't make their own engine. Except some section of Square Enix tried that before, and they failed miserably.
Because they didn't adopt it across the whole company. You guys are stupid.
What was it?
The Luminous engine.
Oh, yeah.
They used it for fucking 15 and Forspoken.
Yep.
Is that why those games play the same? I should really play Forspoken.
No, you shouldn't.
No.
I want to play Forspoken.
No, that one I'll say.
I do too.
Hey, I have an idea. How about we contact Capcom and we borrow the Arian?
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, they did that for Bayonetta, I think. I don't know. I'm probably wrong.
I mean, Kunitsugami looks fantastic. If Capcom could do that, Square Enix can learn a thing or two.
Don't give Square Enix that much hope, that much praise.
Yeah, we're talking about the company where their president wants to do NFT shit. So yeah, you're right.
Do you think we'll find out if another Kingdom Hearts game comes out, or do you think they'll forget to advertise it?
They'll just have it in there.
I'm still waiting for Tokyo Game Show. Yeah, Tokyo Game Show is still coming.
They'll advertise it because they supposedly what they'll probably do is from now on, it's just going to be like one big, huge tentpole or flagship title per year. Like this year, we got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's all. Like, in terms of like big scale games.
What, Visions of Mana is not a big scale game?
That is a niche franchise at this point. Secret of Mana happened like 30 years ago, and I know that
That's
Trials
true.
of Mana remake came out like 4 years ago or whatever. But it's not the same. Like Final Fantasy is a big name, obviously. Like even if there's the whole reports of like, oh, they underperform or whatever. I don't know. I don't care.
Underperforming when your goal is like outrageous. We underperformed. Like yeah, because your goal is stupid.
Never let any of you forget Dawn Trail came out.
What's that again, Phoebe? Never heard of it.
Yes.
Hey, Dragon Quest HD 2D is also coming.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but again, that is not a big scale. Like
No, not
Dragon
to the
Quest
point.
is popular, and it is, and don't get me wrong, I'm gonna get it and all that, and a lot of
But it's a
RPG
remake,
folk, and
not
yeah,
a. That has been the Dragon Quest.
and
what are they
you
on?
could say the same for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but again, it's the whole. It looks like a AAA game. That is the tentpole. That is the big thing. So next year, probably, maybe, who knows? Kingdom Hearts 4, unless they have something else on the docket.
I hope
Kingdom Hearts
not.
4 or Dragon Quest 12? What do you think it'll be?
They do.
Well,
We have
3.
we have. Oh, you know what? You're completely fucking right, Emanuel. I know exactly what we're getting next year, and you keep forgetting about it. We all keep fucking forgetting about it. It's not going to be Kingdom Hearts 4 because
Good.
fucking Reynaudis comes out this year.
Fuck yes!
I don't want Kingdom Hearts 4 anytime
Right now, this is
soon.
not Square Enix. It is
But they're
NIS.
planning something.
Yeah, the fact that it has so much Neo The World Ends With You stuff in it, they're making a third game.
I mean, they can take their time because I'm not. I once I get through Kingdom Hearts, we finish the other couple things that we already have planned. We're looking at 2025 for me. I need a fucking year break from this damn series. Like, give me some time away.
Hi, Mike. Are you being consumed by darkness?
Yes, I am taking up my schedule.
Don't forget about Mom.
Never forget about Mom.
It takes up my schedule, man. I got stuff I gotta do.
Yeah,
Bill,
no, it's a-
if you're listening to this, take this as a sign that you don't want to do a Kingdom Hearts series.
I keep trying to convince Bill to do it on Gamer Looks at 40. He just
He
keeps telling me
shouldn't.
absolutely
it.
no.
Do
No,
it.
He won't.
It would
He just
be
says
fun.
no. He won't do it.
Everyone who gets into Metal Gear, fucking do Kingdom Hearts. Just do it. It's the same fucking thing.
the same fucking thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other thing too that is funny too because we since we're all worried about Kingdom Hearts 4, they still do not have an official release date for the new mobile game. So
Good. Keep
Yeah.
it.
Has that gotten like delayed and delayed and delayed over and over and
Fucking
over at this point?
It's been delayed 3 separate times.
yeah, I think because the beta they can't get it going. I think they've done like 3 different tests with the beta and they're just not sure what to do with it.
Good.
But it's
also.
also
I
it's
think
also
that it's the gods telling them not to do it.
well it's also because we don't do what we do. We don't do here what they do in Japan because, like, give an example, there's like a weird Digimon workout bracelet you can buy in Japan. And they tried selling them here in America, but Japan has like, oh yeah, you can go around the parks and there's a little Digimon kiosk and you can like tap the bracelet and they'll give your Digimon different items and you'll get different upgrades. And you can't do that here because everyone fucking hates everyone in America and you'll get shot walking around.
So,
Well, also
See?
Japan has
It's always
done-
Americans.
Square
Always
Enix
Americans ruining everything.
here's the problem. Square Enix loves doing shit, and there's already been a precedent for this. There is another game in another very popular franchise that jumped to mobile, had a closed beta for like a year. Closed beta completely disappeared. They supposedly canceled the game, and then a year later they released it completed, exclusive to Apple Arcade. And that was Castlevania.
No, I forgot that even happened because Apple Arcade.
Mm.
I know what you're
So-
talking about.
Very terrifying that if Missing Links disappears, it's going to just appear randomly on Apple Arcade or some other stupid.
Yeah,
shit
but eventually stuff on Apple Arcade does get free, so there is that too.
What's the name of the Square Enix RPG that's coming?
Yeah, that I forget what it's called,
Fantasian-
but it's coming.
Fantasian. Yeah, it's the thing I'm actually
Fantasian,
looking
yes.
forward to.
Made by Sakaguchi, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Mistwalker. And it has like Chrono Cross content in it.
Yeah.
With
Wait, is
a
that the one?
soundtrack by
I think that's a
Uematsu.
different one you're talking about
Yeah.
that has Chrono Cross content.
No.
Could have swore It's a different. I think it's another Eden. Let me see.
Oh,
Another
you might
Eden.
be right.
Yeah, another
Fuck.
Eden is the one with the Chrono Cross. I actually downloaded that game, played for 5 minutes, said fuck this, and turned it off. So
God damn it. I'm less
Do you think I
excited
should-
now.
Do you think I should bring up that thing now?
Yes.
Okay. So we're, I think, 8 games or so into this franchise.
I don't know.
There's a major discussion that needs to be had
Why are we doing this?
Which is
because we're all going to get mad.
Okay.
Especially Emanuel.
Yeah. So Birth by Sleep straight up tells us that the way to summon Kingdom Hearts is via the Keyblade, which is some weird bullshit thing that is made out of pure light and pure darkness.
And we mean the Kai Blade by this, right?
Yeah, the
Yes.
X Blade. We'll just say the X Blade.
I like X-Blade.
Keyblade. So that means, and we know by the end of Dream Drop Distance that you need 7 lights and 13 darknesses to make the actual X Blade. That means that in Kingdom Hearts 1, the Kingdom Hearts that we see at the end of the game is not real. That is a fake Kingdom Hearts made by the hearts of the worlds that Anthem destroyed.
And that means Kingdom Hearts 2's Kingdom Hearts is also fake as well.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2's Kingdom Hearts is also fake. That was made out of human hearts. The one in Birth by Sleep is not the real Kingdom Heart.
Because they tried using it by fighting, instead of using a complete all-out war between a bunch of dark Keyblade wielders and a bunch of light Keyblade wielders, they tried creating it by having one really light Keyblade master and one really dark Keyblade master fighting each other, which was Ventus and Benitez.
We are 8 games into this franchise, and we have yet to actually see a Kingdom Hearts.
What if they're lying?
We're going to get there.
Nomura lying? No.
Or what if there are multiple Kingdom Heartses and they're different? And we're going to get a game. We're going to Kingdom Hearts 4, and they describe the 5 different kinds of Kingdom Hearts.
The multiverse of Kingdom Hearts.
If we get, I swear to God, if I get to like Kingdom Hearts 5 and they're like, Kingdom Hearts is the friendship we made along the way, I'm going to rip my prostate out and throw it at the sun.
Good luck with that one. All right. So what I do want to say about Fragmentary Passage, besides it being just fucking pretty, like, it made me miss Aqua. It made me be like, man, I really want Birth by Sleep 2 now. Like, it did make me think that too, because and God, is this game pretty. Like, that's all I could keep thinking is like, God, this is pretty. And like the fucking, when you fight the Heartless that come like a swarm, that was really cool.
Oh,
I really like that.
Shadows.
Yeah.
The fucking end boss, basically.
Yeah, I really liked it. I also like how she fights multiple the Dark Side Heartless from the first game that you see. Well, you see throughout the whole series, but the one that Sora fights early on. That was
We
cool.
haven't really talked about
Darkseid.
Fragmentary Passage itself yet.
No, not really. It's essentially Kingdom Hearts, but only for 2 to 3 hours, and you run through the darkness.
That's it. I keep saying that it is just the demo or like the tutorial stage of Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, honestly, I think that they maybe should have included it as part of Kingdom Hearts 3 instead of what we'll get in Kingdom Hearts 3 for a tutorial.
But this was a way to
Nomura said there was too
sell.
much story.
This was to
Oh, I
sell
know.
2.8. That's the whole purpose of this, is to put something new in 2.8
I
that people who had played Dream Drop Distance will then be interested in and buy your copy. Because you don't want to sell to the people that only haven't bought Dream Drop Distance, because then you're cutting out your base of people that are already Kingdom Hearts fans that are,
And
that you're selling this to.
can't have an HD collection that's just Dream Drop Distance and back cover.
They could.
Well,
know what they could have done? They could have done remakes of 358 and recoded.
They
Or
want to
at
forget
least
those
358.
exist.
And pixel version of Chain of Memories, baby.
Agreed.
Well,
but they also want to forget that exists too, I think. So
Yeah, the other idea too that I have as well is that they were very much in the process of creating this as a full game, and they had to keep cutting, and I'm pretty sure there's a certain point where they were probably like at a good decent chunk of the way, and they're like, look, we're switching engines. Do you want to use what you had left over and just make like whatever condensed story you want to make? And they were just like, yeah, fine, fuck it. Because I'm sure there was probably an idea to have what would essentially be time shadow worlds. Because I mean, you go to Cinderella's castle, you go back to fucking the world from
Snow
fucking Snow White. Yeah, so
You hop around Castletown a bunch. That was weird in itself, I will say. Just fucking hopping up to these like high far to reach places and collecting shit.
yeah.
Again, it's a tech demo for what you can expect in Kingdom Hearts 3. You're going to be doing a lot.
I'm all right with that. Because
Cage 3 manages to like Okay, take this whole mobility thing that was introduced in Dream Drop and make it 10 times better.
I'm okay with that. I'm actually really excited for Pretty Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, I am so excited for that.
And also getting Ja level spells is absolutely a thing.
Yes, it
And
was
they're
so good. The problem is
a lot better.
that in Kingdom Hearts 3, because of what happened in Dream Drop Distance, Sora does not have those types of super magical, super powerful spells. Like
eventually, Master level.
I mean, well, that is another thing. Like, obviously, you're playing as Master Aqua, so it's like instead of just Sora, who is not a master.
Hey, Sora's in this though, and they tell him he's not a master.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah,
They tell him you failed the test.
He is reminded that he is a disappointment because he did not go. He did not go eat his dinner when his mom told him to. That's why
we will let you be on the console, but we do not grant you the rank of master, Sora.
Exactly.
Except Sora took it a lot better than fucking Anakin did, apparently. So
far.
And Terra, I guess.
Well,
Okay.
to be fair, when it comes to Anakin, there's a whole lot of things. But yes.
Oh, I think I mentioned that in the last one. Did I mention that in the last podcast?
Oh.
Probably. Apparently that I've been watching. I've been on Twitter and people have been
Don't do that.
replaying
Why
Kingdom
are you
Hearts. Yeah, I need to get off fucking Twitter. Twitter's fucking awful.
You know it's awful when Elon Musk today posted something said it's been 3 years. Shouldn't everyone unvaccinated be dead? And I'm just like, fuck you, Musk. Like, fuck you.
How about fuck him because of his relationship with his child?
Oh yeah,
Fuck him for everything.
Did you see that big post he made about like the woke mind virus got to him and he was tricked into killing his child who no longer exists? And it's like, dude, that's so fucking bad.
What?
My God, we'll talk about
Going back to Kingdom Hearts.
Anyways,
please.
I like the idea that they said to Nomura, okay, you can't make Birth by Sleep 2. Take the plot points you really want, put them in a 3-hour game, and we'll just go with it.
Put it in a blender.
That's essentially what this is, yeah.
It's very cool. I mean, I like that you're also like level 50 when you start, so it's supposed to be essentially what she would have been when you beat Birth by Sleep. So I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm. That's always great.
Yeah, I mean,
it was just the part where they tell Sora he's not important, and then we got the Mickey part at the end.
Yeah, the Mickey part was cool because so a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, when we first did Kingdom Hearts 1, episode 175, you guys had mentioned, Joe, like, him being shirtless is important. I'm like, why? And then we play this in the end, you see that because Mickey had jumped into the darkness before Kingdom Hearts 1 because he was trying to find Aqua because it had been 10 years since Birth by Sleep at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1. So he goes in there and he tries to save her, and then they seal the door, which we find out now is not the real Kingdom Hearts. And we see Riku as a kid running, and Mickey loses his shirt, so then it makes sense why he's shirtless in this point, because the shirt got blown off while they're fighting.
Which, 2 points, that Riku that was running, that is still the same Riku from Kingdom Hearts 1. It's the same model and animation. That is why the frame rate during that cutscene is way off when you see him running, because it's like...
The different engine.
A different engine and all that. And the second part is that he was looking for Aqua, but also the Keyblade of the Realm of Darkness.
Oh man, Mickey's the Keyblade, has the Keyblade of the Realm of Darkness. I sure hope that's important to the plot. It is.
It's just funny that the shirtless thing came back and paid off in a very strange, odd way, just to show the point in time where this was happening.
Okay, Nomura, we're going to give you small budget so you can tell a very personal, small story. What are you going to do? We're going to explain how I lost my shirt.
I remember saying, I think it was in the Dream Drop Distance episode, how much I liked Mickey as a character. And I think one of you said, "Oh, just wait until you play this." I still don't know what you mean by that.
I don't either.
Oh, Emanuel. Emanuel goes off on it about like every other podcast. Go, Emanuel.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That they always explain that like Mickey knows Aqua's there, and this is technically Kingdom Hearts 1, and it takes all of Kingdom Hearts 2 for him to be like, "Oh, hey guys, by the way, Aqua's in the darkness."
All of Kingdom Hearts 2? You mean all of Dream Drop Distance is when he remembers, the fucker?
No, but he didn't say anything during Kingdom Hearts 2 is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, he didn't say anything during any of it. He's like, "Oh, right. Oh, I have friends. Fuck them."
So, and then that also leaves another important question, because I sent a picture to Phoebe. Did anyone else put cat ears on Aqua? I sure as fuck did.
I did.
I might have.
I had to take it off because it was too distracting. I was like, I don't like, because I made her look cool. I gave her cat ears. I gave her little wings. I'm like, I'm not okay with this. I put her right back to how she's supposed to look and played it that way.
90% of the cosmetics are ugly.
Disagree.
Or the same.
I
Disagree.
I put the mecha, like ears
do-
and wings and all that crap.
I do like the optional objective idea that they had going.
Yeah, but that's
Thing
small
is-
players.
The thing is, you think that they introduced this so that they could put it in Kingdom Hearts 3? Nope.
It was supposed to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 was supposed to also give you an option to change Sora and the Donald and Goofy's outfits originally.
What?
And there was no time.
See, I'm okay. Okay, I was wondering. I figured that was supposed to be in 3. Now I know why it isn't when we get there. But at the same time, I personally don't like having an option like that because it distracts me or takes me away from it. Because like in Kingdom Hearts, like I just want them to look the way they're supposed to. But again, I appreciate when you give people options that want options. I'm a strange person.
The stuff between this and Kingdom Hearts 2 and the engine switch is fascinating. I'll dig up some trailers and stuff like that, but there's one that I'm severely disappointed with because we have this big penis-shaped heartless boss. We were supposed to get there's a
I knew that
trailer
wasn't happening.
there's a trailer with Sora walking through Twilight Town, and there's just like thousands of like Shadow Heartless filling the like streets, like abnormally goofy, and he even like rides them like how Aqua rides them, and they got rid of that with the engine switch, and I'm so upset about it.
It's like there's a whole games with the content of stuff made between 2 and 3 that never got finished.
Yeah.
Well, between this and 3.
Between 2 and 3 and this and 3, there's a whole bunch of shit.
And we'll get into
Yeah.
Twilight Town when we get to Kingdom Hearts 3 because I have some.
Wasn't
choice
Twilight
words.
Town in 2 and other stuff too?
Yep.
Yeah, memories.
Okay.
Yes, but I have
Yeah.
some choice words for Twilight Town.
Okay, I was gonna say like Twilight Town's been around for a bit. Like I know that that name is familiar. So
Yeah, we obviously
That's
go
where
back.
Roxas is from.
yeah,
So we had a good summer vacation.
a long time ago.
Will I have ice cream
Time
with?
ago, when Mike had no idea what the hell this would become, and he listened to his friends, and he kept on doing Kingdom Hearts, and now he regrets
Still
all
don't
his-
know how bad this is gonna get.
I know.
I'm very I love that we're doing this. I always am gonna be so appreciative that we went this far.
I'm excited. You're excited.
I am too, because this has always been a series I wanted to play. If it wasn't for you guys, I think Emanuel pushed me to do Kingdom Hearts 1 finally?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but I can guarantee you I never planned to go as far as we are. I think I planned to do 1 and 2 and maybe change my memory, and that was it. And then here we are, like everything.
And now Phoebe's here.
We needed a princess. So
Hi.
The Princess of Darkness.
that yes. No comment, Phoebe.
Oh, I just did my demon voice.
You said you said hi in that really high pitched voice, Phoebe. All I could think of was that stupid fucking mouse I keep sending you.
That's my Ruby Rose voice.
Okay.
So eventually, like I guess, tried to go on with this thing. So they seal the darkness, but Aqua stays in the darkness, correct? Like she never gets out of it.
Yeah.
And Mickey dispels the saber.
Okay.
That-
I had thought that she was going to come out of the darkness in this game. Like, that's what it was going to be. That she was going to be rescued, and it was going to take place before Kingdom Hearts 3, but then that doesn't happen.
It's the opposite because this takes place at the same time as the end of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yes, but I thought there would be something that would have led to her. Because I know she's in Kingdom Hearts 3 only because of toys and other things like that. So
I'm sure the first part of Kingdom Hearts 3 will be saving Aqua.
well, I don't think that's true anymore, but
If you did listen to what they say at the end of this, then you'll know what the first thing that they do is in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is they're going back to Olympus.
Oh, right.
More time. But don't worry, it's not the Colosseum. I can assure you.
okay. I did think it was funny how they didn't wait for Sora, and they both, Riku and Kairi, leave. Like, all this time he's trying to find Kairi, and then she's here. Like, oh, bye, see ya.
I
Like,
mean,
if
they were already on the island. Like, they had already
Yeah.
returned to the island, and then Mickey was like, fuck, I forgot. We're all fucked.
Oh no, this book.
So Sora cares about Kairi. Kairi does not care about Sora.
I mean, have you
Look.
seen Riku?
Look,
Kairi cares about... No, it's the opposite. Kairi cares about Sora. Sora cares about Riku.
I was about to say, have you seen Riku?
That's also true.
This
Look.
is my boyfriend Sora, and this is my boyfriend's boyfriend Riku.
Look, I understand where Kyrie's coming from. When you have a chaotic fucking boyfriend, sometimes he goes out and you're like, will he be back today? Will he be back in a week? He'll be back. I know he'll be back.
His parents must be so worried.
Who?
They have parents?
Sora's mom must be so worried.
Mom?
He's been back since
Sora's
then.
Master of Masters?
I hate you.
He's been watch there's gonna be a fucking scene where he's like, I can't be a real person, you guys. I have a parents, and then it's revealed that Sora doesn't have parents, and that's gonna be like the most fucked up callback ever.
What do you think was going on at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2?
Hi, I'm back. Where the fuck have you been? I saved the world twice, maybe 3 times. Does Chain of Memories count as saving the world?
No, because they're not really. No.
They're in a castle, yeah. So yeah, I saved the world twice. I have
And
a
I lost all
dog.
my memories.
I have a dog and duck best friend. By the way, you now are mother of like 7 other kids. Here's Roxas, Ventus, Vanitas, Shion. When's dinner? I missed your meatloaf.
Don't forget to pick up your room this time. It's been at least a year since we saw you.
I mean, hell, this room wouldn't be that bad, would it then, if it wasn't there?
Me looking at my room a year later, none of these clothes fit me.
His shorts were on the floor from that cutscene, if I remember correctly.
Oh, good point. So what is the next thing we're doing, Kingdom Hearts, before we get to 3?
The first half.
All of the
Is-
mobile game
Is
shit.
the first part of the mobile game.
It's time for the first mini film episode of Games.
It's going to be another mini, but yeah, it'll just be a mini, because I don't... Technically, we're talking about a game, just a game that we can't play.
Wait, are we doing Dark Road?
No,
No.
not
not unless they
yet.
do a movie.
Just Union Cross.
There is a movie for Dark Road, but I'm not worried about it right now because Dark Road didn't finish until after fucking Melody of Memory came out, so I'm not worried about it right now.
And we don't
Okay,
have
not
to
until
worry
it
about that
eventually
now.
connects.
Maybe.
God, I'm
I'm-
not. No.
We're just gonna tell them what it is. I don't give a shit. It's not a spoiler. Dark Road is the story of fucking how
Yeah.
Eriquis and Xehanort became Keyblade Masters.
Okay,
Yeah, you
And-
play as Xehanort.
You play as Xehanort.
Oh,
sure.
Is it a mobile game, too?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was really, really bad.
Oh.
Maybe one day they'll do a Fantasian.
Hey, all the cutscenes of Dark Road are in a 4-hour video out there, by the way, on YouTube.
4 hours worth of shit in that game?
I guess.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
because
know.
I want to watch 4 hours of fucking Yaoi, Xehanort, Eriquis.
Oh
fucking
my
gameplay.
god, it's 4 hours of cutscenes of like the terrible mobile graphics. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
don't want
it
nothing
is.
to do with this.
I'll just wait till someone dubs it, like I did with this.
This looks awful.
Do you not think that all the cutscenes in Union Cross are also going to be with those chibi paper characters?
What?
Yeah, no.
Ah!
Yeah, the only reason why with the thing I'm sending you guys a link to, the only reason why I fucking found it is because I saw a thing where someone's like, oh look, we decided to get a bunch of like C-grade voice actors and voice all the cutscenes, and I saw it like have a bunch of like, you know, upbringing on Twitter, so I was like, fuck it, that'll work, because I do not have time to sift through 17 videos of why people think the mobile game's important, which it is.
It is the most
Unfortunately.
important it has ever been.
It is the most important it will ever be.
So you can look forward to that. And
Or
then
not.
also- I mean, if you're listening to this, there's a good chance you just like our Kingdom Hearts content. So you'll have that, and then you'll get Kingdom Hearts 3. We're not talking about that till shit. When are we talking about that? November. Yeah, November.
And then December's Remind.
Yes. And then I don't know. Melody will not be January. I can tell you that, or February. I can tell you that much. So.
March.
Wait,
Mom
when,
and March.
when
I'm
when
going to make a suggestion right now for everybody. If we're doing Remind, play on the easiest difficulty.
I play everything on the easiest difficulty.
Is there a separate selection for Remind?
I don't believe so.
also
And Remind has the hardest secret boss that exists in this entire series by an extremely large margin.
So would you say play Kingdom Hearts 3 on the easiest difficulty?
Yes, because whatever difficulty you choose at the beginning of the main game is what difficulty you start the DLC with.
I
can
can't
show
remember. Because they added the cheat engine.
Look.
I don't remember. Can you toggle those off mid game, like the cheats?
no, you can't.
Huh.
I'm going to tell y'all now. We're none of us are fighting the secret boss because you have to do what you did in Kingdom Hearts 2. You have to refight all the organization member boss fights in Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind to get the Kingdom Hearts secret boss in Remind.
And
We'll see where we get in Remind.
I was going
That's
to
all I'm
say,
saying.
the most fun, I will spoil this now, is that the secret boss has a mechanic where he can steal your items, and there is a Phoenix Down-like item in Kingdom Hearts 3. So even if you kill him, if you have a Phoenix Down, he will refill to half his health.
And he has like 12 health bars.
Play on the easiest difficulty.
And
Shit.
turn.
And never
And turn
buy a
on
Phoenix Down.
Okay.
We'll
I
get
just
there
won't
when we
fight
get
him.
there. Don't worry. First, we got to get through normal Kingdom Hearts 3. So.
And Union Cross Part 1.
I hope you guys are excited for Union Cross, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that excited either.
No, I'm not
It'll
excited to
be
watch
what
a
it is.
3-hour video over the course of like a week or two about Kingdom Hearts. My wife goes, "You're still watching that?" And I go, "Yeah."
Mr. Albertin, you didn't play 12,000 or 1,200 missions worth of schlock to try to get any kind of story.
Yeah,
You are missing out.
I just give money to Marvel Snap. How about that? Does that count?
Not the same. I
Hey,
suffered
at least we're
your
covering multiple
sins.
contents on this series now.
I'm gonna wake up one day and then just walk over, and there's gonna be like a fucking box with like a knife, with like a heart with a knife in it, and it's gonna be, "You did this to me, love Mike," and it's like, yeah, he's pissed. Whose heart is this?
Nightingale.
God damn
Shut
it.
up! God damn it!
That's a good throwback to a game that.
I'm here all day. All right. I think we're running out of crap to say. Any last things you want to say about this one? Fragmentary?
Do all the Keyblade Masters have the ability to use those chains, by the way, that Aqua uses on the final boss? Terra does it whenever he fights
Terra does it,
Xehanort.
but he's not a master.
I think it's an Eric was taught thing, or two, right?
And Erica's did do that on.
Yeah, he does that on his secret boss, doesn't he? Where he shoots chains
No,
out.
he tried to do it on. Didn't he try to do it on Ven?
I think so.
I
When
think
Terra
everybody
shows up
gets-
and yeah.
I think everybody gets something special because Sora has something special that we haven't seen any other character do either.
Oh, in the trailer for 4.
No, in 3.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
My last thoughts are that it looks pretty, but I'm not convinced that Unreal Engine is the way to go.
That's fair.
Again, it looks much better in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Wasn't Unreal Engine the one that tried to fuck over all its users? Or is that something else?
Unity.
That was Unity.
Unity.
Okay. That worked out great for them.
Oh, they backpedaled so hard on that.
Yeah, but they lost so much. I mean, they lost trust in people and everything. That was just so stupid.
Oh, don't worry. They'll continue to get money. Look at Embracer. Look at Microsoft.
They'll just lay everybody off. It'll be fine.
Which one?
Yes.
Both. Both. All right, let's go to Shelf Stacker Box. So I don't know what else to say. So for this, do you guys want to do Shelf Stack for each thing or just together as a whole? I don't think it matters, but I wanted to ask.
let's say 2.8 overall.
Okay, you got it. And Dominic, you go first.
Stack it like
Yeah.
it works. I don't know. Like Dream Drop Distance is really cool. It's still the highlight of the whole package, but it's still not my favorite part of Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. Phoebe.
It's going to be a stack.
All right. I'll go next. I'm also going to stack this. It's fine. I experienced it. Cool. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't have much. It wasn't much of an experience, but it was an experience. So stack. Emanuel.
I do not abide by any of your rules, Michael. So I am putting backstory in the box, the same box that they show in the game, that we don't know what the fuck is inside. It's
God damn
actually a copy of Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. And I will put 0.2 on the shelf. It's a short, sweet experience. It's a tech demo. I know. Still pretty damn good. And I like it. So when we tally everything up, it's a stack, I guess.
Okay. And Mr. Joe.
When you walk away, you don't hear me say, put it in the stack.
Oh baby, come on.
Oh, baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me no more.
Don't hurt me no more.
Oh man, I do gotta say, every time I hear the song Kingdom Hearts, though, I'm just. It's funny how it takes me back to very young Mike. Just every time.
Everyone feels that way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's it. To go to plugs. Dominic, where can we find you at?
You can find me on the Distant Ways podcast. We're on YouTube. We're just lazy. We're not putting anywhere else so far. But, I'm there. I'm also in the Overblood Facebook group.
Didn't you have a new episode come out, Mr. Dominic?
Oh, we have an episode coming out every week. We have an episode, it's about a bunch of bands like Flyover States and Awake But Still in Bed. It just came out on Thursday. Every Thursday we post something.
Because this doesn't come out till 8:15, just to warn you guys. So.
And we'll have an episode then about something else. And it could be the Blind Equation interview. Who knows?
All right, and Phoebe.
Let's Play Princess on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Also find me and TeacherBook85 hosting Nerds a Broadcast on any podcast service.
And they are on Spotify. And Emanuel.
Yeah, twitch.tv/CommanderLionheart. I did a stream the other day, played Ratchet and Clank, Size Matters, Daxter, and this game that they also ported to PS5 called John the Ark, which is a PSP game.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Fire Emblem clone. It's
made by Level 5.
Made by Level 5, based on the whole French and England war and all that. It's very interesting. Sadly, I don't have time to play it, but I do recommend people go check that game out. I was supposed to stream 0.2 last night, but instead I went and got drunk. So, hey. But, I'll be back one of these days. There's a few games that I want to do.
Okay. And if you enjoyed this episode, all the Kingdom Hearts content that we have done is in the show notes. Please listen to that. Make us feel loved. that this quest was for something. So definitely go check all that out if you want. And you can find everything we do on Podme. You can type in and search anything you want. Resident Evil, you will find content. You never know. Just search it. We might have done it. We do movies, comics, TV shows, games, whatever the hell people convince me to, or I convince people to talk about. And you want to support the show, we do a Patreon. Little Czar, you can vote in our Patreon poll. You will see a link in the show notes. We have 1 to 2 polls a month, so definitely go do that and support the show. And we have Discord. Please join Discord free. We're having new people join us and talk with us. And I want to give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro courtesy of Helena at HellHasFree. Follow her on TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram. You see a link to her link tree in the show notes. And give a shout out to Bill Tucker at GamerLooks at 40. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, TikTok, YouTube, audio only. And that's everything I need to say. So we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.